So how do you fix this? What do you do if you keep getting this message when you try to log into Watcher of Realms after the update? Let's get right into it because I want to help you solve this problem as quickly as possible. It's actually simpler than you might think. If you appreciate this video though, and it helps you solve the problem, please give the video a like, give it a big thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
All right, if you are getting this after the most recent update, the update is not coming. This will never work, at least not in the current state of the game. This means your account is not lost, you're going to be able to get it back, but you are on the wrong client. So when I say client, I mean the launcher to enter Watcher of Realms. You are now on a region-blocked version of the game. So this window that you're in is incorrect. So you can see right here in the corner, this says Watcher of Realms. That is not actually what you want if you're getting this problem. So we have to zoom out. Who is getting this problem? It is strictly players playing in America. Not even just American players. Anyone trying to access the game in America without a VPN will not be able to get onto this version of the game. It's really as simple as that. After the update, it is now officially split into two versions of the game. Technically, they did this a year ago, but it actually never was implemented. So I actually have two versions of the game I can show you right now, Watcher of Realms and Watcher of Realms -US. And I've had these since this all went down with the splitting of the app, the splitting of the client about a year ago. However, up until this most recent update, the update we had on January 20th, 2026, we have not actually needed to use the US version. Even if you were in America, even if you weren't using a VPN, you could just log on to Watcher of Realms, and that is usually what I did. You could use Watcher of Realms US. I have it just in case, but you don't need to. Even if you were a new player that started after this split last year that is American, and maybe you play the game on your phone on the Watcher of Realms US, because on the phone you could always only play on the US client. When you went on the PC, it wasn't the case. You could play on either version. After the update, that is no longer the case. So what do you do? Well, it's pretty simple. Delete this version and download Watcher of Realms -US. That is the solution. So exit the game once you're on Watcher of Realms US. Exit this client, exit this launcher. You can see it says Watcher of Realms 1.020. It doesn't say Watcher of Realms -US. So make sure you have the Watcher of Realms US client. Go to it, and I'll show you right now. I'm going to get right in. So now it says Watcher of Realms -US 1.016. That's the current version. Let's launch it, and I'm in. And it's really as simple as that. So it is cumbersome. It is annoying. I'll tell you personally, as a content creator, this is really annoying because now I always have to use VPNs if I'm going to do polls or content or a takeover on someone's account who is not in America. But it is what it is. So that is basically how it goes. Now, if you have not yet transferred your account, you're going to have to do that. And to my knowledge, the only way you're going to be able to do that is to use a VPN, go on the old version of the client, and then transfer it over, then download the US version of the client, log in, and you are good to go. That sounds really annoying, and it definitely will affect certain players, but far less than you expect, because if you've played on your phone at all in America, and you have an American account, you already have Watcher of Realms US on your phone. So you already have the Watcher of Realms -US account. Now, this is not a server thing. We're all on the same servers, right? I'm still on a 5,000 server. This is a launcher application client issue. So it's as simple as that. Go ahead and get the Watcher of Realms -US app. Now, the big climax of the video, how do you do that? It's actually really easy, but they make it really annoying. You need to go to us.skystonegames. Maybe I'll zoom in here so you can see. I'll also put a link in the description and the top pinned comment. Download the game. When you're on this page, by the way, this is the top. You scroll down. The first game available is Mobile Legends Bang Bang, Moonton's biggest game. This is the US version. You can see US. And then the next game already is Watcher of Realms. So Watcher of Realms -US. If you're on the computer, that's why you're having this problem, go ahead and click Windows, download, and you are good to go. You can log right in. If you try to log in and it doesn't work, it does mean you have not yet transferred your account. Transferring is easy, but it will require you to get onto your account. So for the select few people that are PC only, that's going to be annoying. You will need a VPN. So let me show you how that works now, and then you are good to go. But the key takeaway that I wanted to get to in this video is you just need to have the right version of the game. So when you go to launch the game, you don't want to launch Watcher of Realms. You want to launch Watcher of Realms -US. The last thing I want to do before I explain how to use the VPN is, if you're not American and you're still having this problem, it means you somehow have the US client instead of the normal Watcher of Realms client. And you're abroad, not in the US, trying to access the US client, because now those two are in contrast. For example, I actually can show you this as we get into our VPN breakdown. So let me pull open my NordVPN. I do have a NordVPN link, so you guys can let me know if you want that, if you care. But honestly, I'm not doing an ad right now, so I don't care. Let's pop it open. 1 second, there's the Nord logo. We'll let this run through so you can see the entire process. Normally it does not take this long. I do apologize. There you go. It's launched, and you can see right now I'm not connected. So let's say I was in the UK. I was somewhere in Europe, right? Now I'm connected. It's that fast. NordVPN is really, really, really good. So like I said, you can comment below and I'll give you my link. How about that? But I don't want to plug them anymore. This is just what I use. I bought the 2-year thing. So I'm connected to the UK. You can see it says connected. If we go back and I try to launch the Watcher of Realms US app, you just saw I was logged in on my Fastidious account. Here you go. Let's try to pop it open. And you'll see, same error message. Well, same kind of error message. This one actually says, we're sorry, Watcher of Realms is not yet currently available in your country or region. So it's possible in the future they might make it the way it used to be, where you can use both versions of the client, but I do not suspect that will be the case. If you're located abroad, you cannot use the US version. You can see right now we're in England, according to my VPN. I can't get onto Watcher of Realms -US. And before, when we were in America and I wasn't using the VPN, I was right here in Utah, I could not get onto the other version of Watcher of Realms. So that's basically the issue. Let's close out of all this stuff, and to bring it home, I do want to show you, to the few of you that have been using the PC client, only the original version, you never got the US version, so you do need to transfer. What you should do is connect to somewhere else. So this time, let's connect to Albania, but the UK would work. Doesn't really matter. You can see I really do like it because it is very fast. I don't know, there's Argentina, Buenos Aires, whatever. We're in Buenos Aires now. I'm going to go to Watcher of Realms, not Watcher of Realms US. This is for people that need to transfer over. I'm going to launch this open. Here you go, Watcher of Realms 1.0.20. If you get this weird patch notes thing, just click cancel. Let's press start, and you'll see it's not going to be my account because I was just on a viewer account before doing a takeover. But log in, and here we are. It worked, right? So now I'm on this account. I don't think he'll mind me showing. There's actually someone who's lending me their account to film a Lyra guide you guys will be seeing later today or tomorrow. This is Doomskull. He is from the UK, and I'm accessing it. I didn't leave. I didn't move. I'm still sitting in my office in Salt Lake City, right? So if this was an American account, you would be able to get on. If you'd only previously used this version, you would click here, and then if you go to settings, there would be a transfer button right here. You can do this transfer, set it up. It will transfer your stuff to the US client. Then you go to us.skystone.games, download Watcher of Realms -US, and then you can log in, and then you're forever good to go. This is cumbersome. I don't like that they did this, but they did it. Your game is not going to update. You need to take these steps, and you can make it work. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, if you appreciate the video and if it solves your problem, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I've been Fastidious, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.